Good morning. It's about like noon. I'm at the Marshalls in Medina because I've been sleeping at the rest areas in Brunswick. I hit a bunch of thrift stores yesterday. Didn't find a lot. I found a couple things. I found one thing today. I've already hit one thrift store. I'm only going to go to two today because everything else is so out of my way that I probably won't go. But the day changes as it goes, depending on how I'm feeling. All day yesterday, I was like, I'm going to go to the Brunswick Planet Fitness and charge my stuff. Yeah, they don't have any ports near lockers at all to charge anything, so I had to just leave it there with a note saying I'm homeless. And I was like, no, I didn't want to do that. I can do that at the rest area last night, and I can do that at the rest area tonight too if I really wanted to. So, I don't know, I might do that. I still have charged batteries. I put my single coil RDA on this. Usually I have different RDAs on top of things, but my batteries are going dead, and yeah, so single coil is definitely the way to go. So I wasn't able to charge anything. I picked up my headphones, and I don't know if it's because I haven't worn in-ear headphones in a while, or because my Galaxy Buds suck so much, but the Razer headphones, if you only use use them at like 20% volume, pretty nice. And then, where'd it go? Okay, well, I've essentially lost the thing without even moving. Oh no, there it is. I just want to show, you can't even see the logo on the Samsung case anymore. It doesn't say Samsung anymore. It's been worn off so much just wearing it in my pocket at work. But yeah, I haven't used them in a while, and everyone else is wearing them at work, so I kind of want to wear them now. You know, something to listen to. Most of the time, unless I'm near a giant water jet, I don't wear the ear protection anyway, because it's not super loud. It's loud, but not like painfully loud. So yeah, today is Saturday. We are day essentially 3 of the 4-day vacation. It's almost a 5-day vacation because I don't have to be at work till 3 p.m. on Monday. But I have nothing to do, so it kind of just sucks to do anything. Today I was gonna have a theme video. I started my day off at the Medina Goodwill, which is where I used to work, and that was one of the places that was very instrumental in I don't know, like finding like all the good stuff, because it was such a rich area that literally we had people drop off like $20,000 in unopened concert merch from the weekend. And I sent a bunch of it off, and then I caught COVID or whatever. I sent a bunch of it off to the wrong place because I didn't know which place to send it off to, and they didn't look at it or verify it or do anything with it. And while I had COVID, for the 1 week that I had COVID, they sent it back and sold everything on the floor. And I'm like, y'all are stupid. That's on you. I got 2 different like unreleased hoodies that you can't even buy, and a bunch of t-shirts that you can't even buy, because the person was clearly a reseller and they were duplicates. You know what I mean? So yeah, I got a bunch of those, and I was like, y'all are stupid. Like, I can't believe you did that. Like, the denim jackets were on StockX for between $900 and $1,500, and there were 2 of them. I thought they were ugly and cheap looking, so I didn't even want them. The denim jackets. It's the one he wore in his music video. So I guess somebody bought them at his concert, but I thought they looked kind of ugly and cheap. I just didn't even want it. And I collect denim. I don't know. I wasn't as into denim then as I am now. But I don't know. I wasn't super into it. I wanted the hoodies. The hoodies from that drop were sick. So yeah, I was gonna have a theme video about like how working there in a Goodwill that is in a super rich area where we constantly were just getting like Louis Vuitton and insane stuff. Working there and having almost all the staff there like stealing with both their hands out, and then me eventually being fired for just pricing stuff and putting it out and hiding it for myself towards the end of the day, and all types of goofy stuff, and sleeping with my manager. I mean, that was definitely a part of it, but They actually didn't care about that. It was more I was pricing things and putting them out a little bit too much. It was like, we're only paying you like $60 something or $70 a day, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, how are you spending most of that here? Yeah, it was bad. But yeah, I'll show the couple things I got. I ran around to a bunch of stores yesterday. There's a lot of things I didn't buy that were just too expensive. Dude, I've been finding so many Transformers toys. It's insane. I found two today that just I didn't want because they were $10. I just decided, I was like, oh, I don't want them. Again, because they're all in bags. I keep finding them in bags. Like, it's not like, oh, here he is, and I can tell he's got all his stuff. I find them in giant bags of crap, and then like I'm pulling at the bag and looking at it forever. And I found two yesterday. Like, I found two rare ones yesterday. One of them was like, God, I can't remember what he was, but he was like $100. Um, but he was missing like his head and I think a gun or something. So I was like, well, I'm not buying him, obviously. It sucks, man. And then another one was missing his arm. And then there was another one that was missing a leg. Like, I found like 3 or 4 yesterday, Transformers in bags. And they were all just missing pieces. Like, 3 of them were in one bag. And 2 out of the 3 were missing pieces. And then the rare one I found was missing his head. Like, it just sucked. I kept finding Transformers toys that were missing pieces. It sucks. Yeah. I found some cool stuff yesterday. I don't know. I mean, I ran around to so many stores. I found this. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, what do I know that from? I guess it's a Yu-Gi-Oh figure from 1996. It's kind of cool. He did not have a price on him, but the Celtic Warrior that's from the same year that was next to him that was missing his sword had $2 on him. So I just took a price off of Barbie and put it on him, you know. Because a lot of the Goodwills, like, if I was gonna ask them, I was gonna go up to the counter and be like, hey, could you reprice this for me, or this doesn't have a price on it. But then after about 5 minutes of walking around the store, I'm like, you know what? That's real stupid. If I want this, you know better. Like, they will take it back for 24 and blah blah blah. Like, I just moved on from that idea, and I was like, nope. It had a price on it when I made it to the counter. It had the same price on it as the other one. This, you know, if you're into gaming or anything, you might know. As soon as I seen it, like, I seen it laying on the shelf at a Salvation Army or a Volunteers of America, and I was like, dude, there's no way. There's no way I'm leaving that here. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm gonna leave a Legend on the shelf, Optic Gaming? Are you serious? Like, I wasn't super into Call of Duty or anything, but I started kind of watching like Nadeshot's vlogs and stuff when he was in the house, and I kind of got into those guys for a little bit, like quite a long time ago. And yeah, I still love Hex. Hex is awesome. And yeah, I'd seen the hat, and there's no way I'm leaving, you know, an OG on the shelf like that for $3. Are you kidding me? Yeah, like, Optic Gaming hat, $3. This, I was getting ready to leave a store in, I don't know where I was, Cleveland maybe. I'm hungry. Yeah, I don't know where I was. I just haven't eaten today. I ate too much yesterday. I do everything to excess, which is a huge problem. Like, that's another reason, like I would just eat myself to be big if I could. Or I would just, like, you know. That's why I don't do drugs. I don't do anything bad. Because I have control issues. Like, I just go all in, man. I just go and go and go. Like, same thing with video games. Like, if I could play video games right now on my computer, like, untethered for whatever reason, like, probably 10 hours a day, 15 hours a day. Like, easy. I don't know. But either way, I went into this thrift store. As I was getting ready to leave, I seen this. Chocolate Frog. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. And it's purple. Purple and gold, it's not a good combination, but purple overall is pretty sick. And it's actually like something from, you know, the Harry Potter thing. It was sitting on a shelf. Like, it was the first thing when I walked in the store. I walked over and I looked at this shelf. I didn't see anything. I walked through the rest of the store for like 15 minutes. And then I walked back because I was getting ready to leave, and I seen this. And it was only 66 cents. So I'm like, well, I think I got that in the car. I didn't. I thought I did, but I didn't. And this lady, this mother, I guess, who was about to buy one of those like goofy scooters, like the like balancing scooters or whatever, hoverboard. She was about to buy a used hoverboard that looked like it had been ran in the mud and everything else. It was working, you know, it turned on, but I was like, oh dude, I would not buy that, $20 and whatever. And I asked the cashier, I'm like, hey, can I leave this here? Because I'm going to run out to my car and just grab some change. Because I hate to use my card for 66 cents. Yeah, so I was going to run out to the car and grab that. And the lady's like, oh, I'll get that for you. And usually I'm like, no. But I was like, you know what, man, screw it. I'll let this lady get this thing for me. And then the other day, I didn't mention it, but on Thanksgiving, one of the workers that was working there that clearly seen that I was just sitting at the rest area all day, because I guess the rest areas are manned constantly. I guess there's always an attendant there, which I didn't know. Yeah. When she was leaving, she pulled up on me in her van, and she was like, hey, do you want a sandwich or anything on Thanksgiving? And I was like, oh, no, I just ate. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. Because I wouldn't probably eat whatever sandwich she had, because I'm a picky eater. She had an orange and stuff. It was very nice of her, but I didn't take it. I'd hate to have food go to waste. So, yeah. But, yeah, this lady who was clearly, I think on 5 Answer Adderall, because she was geeked out of her mind, bought this for me. Yeah, I don't know. If you've never seen it, like, occasionally you'll see it. If you go to the thrift stores, you'll just see, like, clearly, like, a soccer mom who is just all types of geeked up, like, at the thrift store. Just on one, buying anything and everything that makes sense. And then I think she gets home later, maybe when she sobers up and realizes, she's like, oh crap, why'd I buy this? So I helped her not buy a hoverboard, I guess. But I found this at my store, Medina Goodwill. I had to buy it. Oh, I didn't have to buy it, but I wanted to buy it. It's very ugly. It wasn't up priced or anything. It was just base price of a jacket. It's a North Face, just whatever kind of sweatshirty thing. But it's also Gore-Tex. Yeah. You might be like, what does that mean? Gore-Tex is just like a specific material that they use. It's like an expensive material. And it pretty much just means that this was like a $300 jacket at some point. Yeah. Check out this. I like collecting very ugly, very expensive stuff that's just like absurd. Like this has 4 zippers. No, it has 5 zippers on the front. And they all say North Face. And it's red and black. And it's just absolutely atrocious. And I got it, man. I don't know. And like I say, it's Gore-Tex, which is like the added bonus of like, it's insane. Insane. The Gore Stopper. Yeah. I collect a lot of like expensive workwear. Anything that says Gore-Tex generally just means like this is super expensive and probably is gonna last for 20 or 30 years. Because I have Gore-Tex stuff that's like from the 90s. And it's still running strong, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm gonna run. I hit a thrift store, or I hit a vape store. They had some juice for like $15 a bottle, but it wasn't really what I wanted. It wasn't that it wasn't what I wanted. It was that I'd rather see if I can find something a little cheaper, maybe, because poor people things. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the exact same store. I went to Awesome Sauce in Medina, and then I'm gonna go to Awesome Sauce in Wadsworth. Then after I leave Wadsworth, I'm just gonna hit up the rest area, going south, I guess. Something like that. I don't know. Like I say, the rest areas in this one, like near where I kind of live around, are just so inconvenient. Like you can't even use them. The only time I would use them is if I had to go, to my gym, and then I had to go north for some reason. But they're just so inconvenient to use because if you hop on these. If you try to go to these rest stops, like it's literally 20 minutes. Like if you're going northbound, that one is like the next exit's like 2 minutes. It's literally 2 minutes. And then if you're going, southbound or whatever, the next exit's like 20 minutes. So it's pretty inconvenient. I don't really know what I'm gonna do because now I'm starting to think about it, and it's like that's probably a bad idea to even go there because it used to be so inconvenient to like get back going the direction I need to go. So I don't know. I'll think about it, try and figure out what I'm gonna do. I don't know. It's hard for me to ever come up with like a plan. Like that's one thing I just hate. I'm so indecisive. I can't ever like set in stone exactly what I want to do, or even if I make a plan of exactly what I want to do, I then just like break down why it doesn't work, and then I just end up doing nothing. So I just have to do something. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the Wadsworth Goodwill. Usually there's never anything there, but see if I can find anything. Go to the vape shop. Yeah, try and find somewhere to sleep tonight. Go to the gym, charge my stuff tomorrow. I might even charge it at the rest stop. I still don't want to stay at that rest stop. It's just so inconvenient sometimes, like having to drive as much as I have to drive. It's annoying. But yeah. For anyone who just started watching these, or if God, I should have started with this. I don't feel like you would have. It's very far into the video for someone to have made it. But at some point, I'd like for these videos to change. I'd like for them to be like, what I found at the thrift store, like on GoPros, and then just like gaming videos, racing, sim videos. I have so many different pairs of shoes and just outfits and goofy stuff that I could wear like a crazy outfit and a crazy pair of shoes, like a cowboy pair of boots or something, to drive down a Toge road in Japan. Yeah, I got a little idea book of just like stupid stuff I've always wanted to do. The whole thing, like me starting just the YouTube channel was kind of just like a final mental break, I guess, of just like losing my job and not knowing what to do. And I just wanted to fill that time with something. And I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel for like at least the last 10 years. I found out about YouTube kind of late into the game, I guess. But yeah, I'm 30 now, and I didn't even really find out about it until I was like 15 or 16, 17. We used to know about it back in like, the early days, like when we played World of Warcraft and stuff, like, WoW movies and different things like that. But yeah, I don't know, I just never really made anything. And the thing is I've been making clips for years. I just never published anything, like gaming clips. I just would make clips, and I still have clips and all types of stuff for just old games that I play, that like ESO and drifting and just a bunch of different stuff I make clips of. And I always wanted to do this at some point, but I was always just like, no, it's not the right time, or you don't have the right stuff to do it. Like I say, like I'm shooting this on a Pixel 3 that my ex gave me essentially when she upgraded her phone. And the phone sucks. Like, I want a new phone and all types of things. Like, nothing's ideal. Like, it's not exactly what I want. It's not exactly how I wanted to start anything, or my YouTube channel, or whatever. But if I wait until I feel exactly right, or until I have everything that I need, dude, I might die. Like, I might be dead by the time I get there. I might never get there. You know what I mean? Like, with my mental state and everything, like, I might never be where I feel like this is amazing content, or this is great content. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it, but I definitely like to change what the content is at some point. Right now, I'm kind of just, poor, living in my car, trying to focus on just like making money and staying near work and, things like that. So it's not exactly what I want. But yeah, hopefully it'll get better at some point. I'll just need to work on it. Like, I'd like to shoot more stuff in the thrift store and different things like that, but it's hard to insert clips and do different things. So I just ended up with like this goofy diary vlog thing that I have going on. Yeah. But if for some reason you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you watching. I don't know. I have such a bad attention span that if it wasn't like me watching myself, I don't think I could just sit here and watch someone talk. I can't even watch Twitch anymore. My attention span's so bad. I have to watch the clip version of things on YouTube, because nothing long form really sticks. Like, it's hard for me to even watch movies 45 minutes in. I'm just like on board. But yeah. I hope everyone has a great day. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Yeah. See you guys.